Hello guys and welcome to Tutorials Point. In this video, we are going to talk about resource sheet, resource usage and resource form view. Alright, moving on to the next slide. In our previous video, we have already covered the calendar view, Gantt chart view and the network diagram view. Now these views are very important at the time of resource analysis. Now I'll talk about a small introduction of each of these views. Starting off with the very first one is the resource sheet. Resource sheet view is used to enter a resource. Like if I want to manually enter a resources, I can use this view and I can enter all the resources and their usage per day. Moving on with the next one, resource usage view. Now in this view, I can see how this particular resource has been used overall throughout the project. And third one is the resource form, which gives me the idea or it gives me the detailed report how the resource has been used throughout the project and how it can be used for the further process. Alright, we will have a better understanding of these views in our practical approach.
Now in this video, I'm going to specifically talk about resource sheet, resource usage and resource form. Alright, so let me go on the view on the task tab, and under the task tab, if I click on this drop down box, I can see there are various other options which are available. Now I'll start with the very first one, that is the resource sheet. Let me click on this resource sheet and see what happens. If I click on resource sheet, now in this view I can see all the resource name out here. So in this sheet I can create a new resource, right? In my previous video we have also covered that how I can create a new resource, right? So now let me talk about this. So in this view I can see all the resources which are available with me and the work type, the initials. I can also mention there as in standard rates, right? If I go on this column, it says standard rate. It is also mentioning the overtime rate. If a particular resource is working overtime, with the help of this view I can understand what are their cost overtime, cost per usage, accrued at, whether they are at prorated, start and end. We have mentioned what does start, prorated and end in our previous videos. What does it mean? All right, and I can also give them a base calendar. If I click on this drop down box, in this I can see there are various other calendar which are handy with me, and this is the calendar which we have created. Alright, so basically this view will help me to understand what are the different resources which are handy with us and what are the standard rate and overtime rate and the cost involving each and every resource. Alright guys, so this was about the resource sheet. Now let me go to the another view that says resource usage. As the name suggests itself, let me click on this. It now shows me what is the resource and what is the usage of that particular resource in my given project. All right, so now out here I can see there are some changes on the screen. I can see the resource name. I have SMEs, I have business analyst, I have some unassigned resource as well, I have engineers and I have managers. So basically I have divided my resources according to their task. So you can see these are my resources and what are the tasks involved with them can be seen right below it, right? So if I click here, SMEs is handling the master test plan, business analysis handling requirement gathering task and business analysis task. Similarly, test analyst is doing nothing as of now, and if I go to engineer is handling the development strategies. Now if you see, along with every task there are some work hours which are associated with each resource. So it says 36 hours. So basically it is the addition of all the subtask hours. So it will give me the hours which SMEs has been working for, right? And if I go on the right hand side of my screen, it shows me how this hours has been split. So if you see out here for business analyst, it's 54 hours. That is nothing but addition of these 2 hours and how much they are working for each day. So basically this view will give me the usage of my resource and how they have been used so far, whether they have been used properly and effectively to run the project successfully. So this was all about resource usage. Now let me go to the next one that says resource form. Let's understand what it says. So I'll click on resource form. Now again the window changes, and out here I can see there is a form which I can see right below it. It says resource form. Now what it says, now out here I have the name of my particular resource, right? SMEs being my first one, I have their initial. It says the maximum number of units that I'm using. It also is giving me the standard rates, that it involves the overtime rates, the per usage, and the accruate, whether it's prorated, start, or end. It also shows me if it belongs to a particular calendar. The base calendar is being task calendar, and I can also give it a group name if it is required. Now this is just about the first one. If I want to see the next resource, I will just click on this next button. So the moment I click on this next button, it gives me the name of my next resource and the task which is involved. So in this, business analyst is being assigned to requirement gathering and business analysis. So I can see all the details which are required. So I have the number of hours that a particular resource has spent on this particular task with the task ID, and this is my project name as well. So project name is project sample, as you can see on the top of my screen. So this is my project name. It is showing me the various other columns which are being aligned right in front of it. It is showing me the delay. If it is there is any kind of delay, it will also show me the kind of delay it has in number of days, the schedule start and the schedule finish, where it is supposed to start ideally and when it is supposed to end ideally. All right, basically, so this feature is giving me the overall picture that how the particular resource has been used, where it has been used, what is the start date and the schedule date. Let me see if I click on the next, it shows me the next resource, right? Next, and the resource which are being allocated and their task. So I guess guys, we have successfully explained you all the three views under the Gantt chart view, under the Gantt chart drop down box, the resource sheet, resource usage, and resource form. These all three options are basically just aligned for the resource information. All the detailed information about my resource can be seen under this view. Hopefully you like this video guys, and see you until next time.